Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bolton. It is Buckeye Panther football here on 446 Sports as the Panthers get set to take on the Bolton Bears here from the home of the Bears on homecoming night. What is this? We're getting all the homecoming games this year. Scott Mills along with my better half, Kimberly, who's going to be helping me on the camera tonight. She's going to be a little bit behind the eight ball. We actually have an open window, but we're going to be moving around a little bit, try to get the full field in the camera view tonight. I do have a little bit of a blind spot down on the right side of the field, all right. But I will do my best to try to move it around, but get a little shaky. All right, Bolton looking for their first win of the year, and the Panthers looking to get this dirty taste out of their mouth from last week's game against Grant. So we'll have the Bears and the Panthers coming up here on 446 Sports.
I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. Did you know that September is Life Insurance Awareness Month? Our team is here to educate about life insurance and help you make the right coverage choices. With the right agent this month and every month, taking care of your family can be simple and something you can do today. There's no better time than now to learn how life insurance can protect your family's financial security. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
BK. As Bolton takes the field here, Panthers have come out. We're about ready to kick this thing off tonight after the rain has passed through. The field is going to be wet, but no more rain here in central Louisiana, I guess. I guess it's all gone. So now we have some cooler temperatures coming in. Feels really good tonight. We got a light breeze blowing in. Which way is that wind blowing in from? It's coming across the press box here, so I guess that's coming out of the west, kind of northwest. But going to have some cooler temperatures this weekend, starting to feel like fall. We're going to get the Halloween decorations out this weekend. That was a question.
I'm just ready to put the Christmas decorations up.
Oh, we're already thinking about Christmas. All right. All right, I see.
At least hang the lights. We don't have to turn them on. We go ahead and get them hung.
All right, the teams are about to come out for the coin toss. Who do we have for captains over there? We have... That looks like Colton Grimm, number 78. And is that 40?
That is number 40.
Yeah, I don't have a 40 on my roster. I think it's 48, Jacob Young. It looked like an O.
You know, that crease was just not in the right place.
That's right. That's right. All right, coming up, your Panthers taking on Bolton here tonight. From Bolton, after the Storms have moved through. All right, let's see if we can get the coin toss here. Buckeye has won the toss. They have elected to defer. They're going to give Bolton the ball first. Yeah, as Coach just said, it is Squirrel Bowl tonight.
Yeah, see the Buckeye cheerleaders are all in their Squirrel Bowl shirts and the Flag Girls and dance line.
All right, we're making some adjustments here. As we're week number 6 here, and we're still making adjustments. Hey, we made it. We were 3 hours away this morning, but we made it down here for the game tonight.
For the love of the game, right?
That's right. All right, we are ready to get going here. Here comes our opening kickoff. And that kick is high in the air, end over end. And it's going to be hit, taking it about the 20, 25, 30, 35, out to the 40. He's still going midfield. And he's finally brought down at the 40. Great return for the Bolton return man.
Number 5 for Bolton. We don't have a
Bolton roster. We've got our Buckeye roster, though. Coach brought us one that's laminated. Ooh, feel all special now. They're going to mark him down at the 38-yard line. All right, 1st and 10 for Bolton from the Buckeye 38-yard line. And the quarterback the back is hitting the backfield. Flag. I thought I saw a flag come flying in, but I think that was a football they're throwing around over there on the other side. Yeah, that's Hayden Boone, and Brodnick's playing catch back there, warming up. I saw that, and I thought that was a flag flying. Ball spotted just outside of the 40. Can I borrow your glasses? I may need to.
Your time is coming.
Some much-needed rain here in central Louisiana. We were talking yesterday. Yeah, we needed some rain. Didn't think we would get it all at once like we did, especially in a lot of places up north of us. There's a pitch to the back. He's hit the backfield, and he's dropped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be 3rd down. Bolton looking for their first win of the season tonight. And your Buckeye Panthers trying to get over that loss to Grant. Of course, in football, you don't look behind you, always looking ahead. But these players want to get that bad taste out of their mouth tonight. Just a rough night last week at Grant. 3rd down now and long for Bolton. Here we go, 3rd down play. And the quarterback's going to take it up to the 39. He's going to be stopped there, 3rd down and 11. So after that long kickoff return, Bolton goes nowhere on offense. They face a 4th down and 11 now. See if they elect to punt it or go for it. And it appears they are going to go for it. Here we go with those 3 backs in the backfield, and they're going nowhere. Just move the ball a couple of yards, 37-yard line, right back where they started from. And they'll turn it over on downs. Buckeye takes over there. So the Bears go nowhere on offense to start the ball game. And now the Panthers will get their first shot as Brodnick gets ready to lead his offense out on the field. Adam Brodnick, who's playing his first year as quarterback for Bolton, his first year of quarterback ever. He's a baseball player, but he's done quite well. He looked pretty good last week. Last week, that was a total team effort. It seemed like nobody could get on the right page. They're going to throw on 1st down right at the sticks, complete, and he's down the sideline, midfield at the 40, and out of bounds over there. And is that going to be Boone? No, that is 13. That's Bryce Worthern. We have Cameron Burns over on this side of the formation. Worthern's over there. Boone's in the slot. Now Boone's coming across, and they're going to throw it deep, trying to, I don't know who they were trying to. I think they got their wires crossed there.
A little miscommunication.
Just a little bit. They're on the side of the field where I'll be watching the monitor now so I can see what's going on. It's going to be second down for the Panthers. Brodniks drops back, and he throws it. What an arm. Complete touchdown. So 3 pass plays into the ball game. The Panthers find their way to the end zone, and it is 6-0. That was a good-looking first drive for Buckeye. Who was it that made that catch?
Hayden Boone, number 4.
Number 4, Hayden Boone on the catch.
As y'all can see, this is my blind spot, so.
So 6-0 Panthers with the lead, and they'll go for the extra point here. Whistles blow. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. 7-0. Panthers lead it here in the first quarter with 9:23 left.
Athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Welcome back. 7-0 is our score. And here comes kickoff, end over end, and it's going to be taken at the 30. So 1st and 10 for Bolton. They went nowhere on their first offensive possession. And the Panthers went right down the field in 3 plays. A touchdown pass to Hayden Boone to get on the board first. It's 7-0. There's the snap, and it's just everybody bunched up there in the middle of the field in this offense, just trying to get what you can straight ahead. Not much creativity going on with this offense so far. I haven't seen this offense. Coach Teague ran a similar offense here when he was here. It seemed like they were moving around a whole lot more. Once again, everybody's packed in tight. Quarterback up under center. And once again, it's just going to be going nowhere. Beep, 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 backing up. 3rd down. It's going to be what, about 3rd down and 8. So 3rd down and 7 now for the Bolton Bears. And is going to attempt to run to the outside, but that's going nowhere. And he is stopped and dropped. And that's going to be 54. Cade Morris. Moras. I don't know why I have a hard time saying that name. I think it's because you put it in my head how to say it.
Moras.
And anytime you do that, I can never say that name again. It's like I'm jinxed to try and say that name.
except if I'm messing with you and I give you the way to say it, and it's really not the way to say it, and then it really does stick with you, and then you say it wrong constantly.
Here comes the punt. It's going to be taken at the 47. Midfield, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. And he is all the way down to about the 15-yard line. The 15-yard line is where the Panthers will take over. 1st and 10. And there's a flag that comes in at the end of that play as he goes, what, about a yard? Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Holding in the backfield.
Holding on the offense. So that'll back the Panthers up 10 yards.
It's kind of a missed ball there, and they were kind of scrambling for it, so didn't want their quarterback to get hit.
So after the penalty, it's going to be 1st down and 20. Brodnax is back there, and he has Burlew in the backfield with him. And it's going to be a run to Burlew straight ahead. And he's going to get right back to the original line of scrimmage down around the 15-yard line. Good run by Jimbo, or Jim Bob is what they call him, right?
Jim Bob.
Here's a run by Burlew, and he is fighting his way down inside the 5. Where are they going to spot that? Looks to be first and goal for the Panthers. Brodnax back in the shotgun. Hand off to Burlew. Burlew cuts right or left and gets into the end zone for the score. And it's now 13-0 Panthers with 5:54 left to go in the first half. Panthers scored in 3 plays on their first drive, and that was 4 plays on their second drive. So they're having no problem moving the ball against this Bolton defense tonight. Here comes our extra point. Kick is up, and that is partially blocked, it looks like. No good. 13-0. Panthers with the lead with 5:54 left to go until halftime or in the first quarter.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Here comes our kickoff. And that's going to be taken and fallen on at the 35. I don't think he wanted to get hit.
Well, I've seen a couple of people slip out there. I think that field is still a little wet.
It's a little wet. Just a little.
No, a lot of those squirrel hunters are hoping that rain we'll lift the burn ban for this weekend with those cooler temps coming in. They're planning on camping out.
Tell you what, I'm ready for a little backyard campfire, but we've got a little pit, so I guess we're good, right?
I think so.
Yeah. All right, 1st and 10 for Bolton Bears. Bears down 13-0. Panthers were two very good drives, two short drives. That last drive was only 15 yards. The other one was at least, I think it was a little over 50. Actually, it was 65, so in 3 plays. Here comes first down play, and it's going backwards. Going to lose about 2-3 yards on the play, back to the 32-yard line. 5:38 left to go here in the first quarter. It is 13-0 Panthers. Buckeye is, it's not going to get any easier for these Panthers over the next few weeks. Got some tough opponents coming up. Of course, Marksville and Gina and Bunkie. Not in that order. I think it's Marksville and then Bunkie and then Gina, right?
We got Caldwell in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah, Caldwell, too, yeah. Can't forget that. We've got 4 more games left after tonight. So that's not going to be an easy schedule. So the Panthers trying to open up district play with a win to get started here. They're going to have all right, flags come in, and it's going to be a false start or delay of game on the offense. So that'll back Bolton up 5 yards. With some tough opponents coming up for the Panthers in district play over the next month. Glad to have you along on 446 Sports tonight for the Panthers and the Bears here on homecoming night in Bolton. And Kim's seeing a lot of people she knew.
Yeah.
Did you hang out with a lot of those people back in the day?
Well, you know, you stay in the same community forever. You tend to know a lot of people.
And there's another handoff, and once again, we're going backwards. Bolton has
Looks
just
like
done nothing on offense.
ball
Was
on
that
the
a
ground?
turnover?
I think it
Yes,
was.
fumble, and it's Buckeye football. So Buckeye recovers the fumble. They're going to get the ball deep in Bear territory, already up 13-0.
Got a Bolton player down over there. Looks like he might be hurt. So,
All right, we've got a Bear down, so we'll step aside for just a minute. Panthers are set up when we come back, already leading 13-0.
At Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you could save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
And our Bear is up. And so we are going to get going again here in just a moment. Panthers up 13-0. And whistles blow, and we're going to have timeout. Yep, timeout by Buckeye. Timeout Bolton. So the Panthers are going to have it. They're going to get to start this drive. They're about the 18-yard line with 4:26 left to go in the first quarter. It is 13-0. Panthers with the lead.
There for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
13-0 Panthers over the Bears here in the first quarter with 4:26 remaining. Coming out of the timeout, the Panthers are going to have the ball first down inside the red zone here and looking to score again. We want to thank our sponsors of 446 Sports for bringing you Buckeye Panther football this year. Of course, Wallace Eye Associates bringing us our scoreboard. And our Saddlers towing scrolling ticker down at the bottom. I think is Tioga's playing tonight, aren't they? They're playing Pine Prairie.
I believe so, yes.
They're up 21-0 as it just scrolled by on the scoreboard. And then coming up after the game, we'll have our Southern Air Heating and Cooling Cool Play of the Game. And there's going to be a run over on the left side, little pitch, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. That is Ashton Hawthorne. They're going to get everybody in on the scoring tonight as the Panthers now up 19-0 over the Bears of Bolton. And, of course, every week at Quibido's Catch Coach Speak on Sunday nights with the guys. It's, 6 o'clock? I still haven't had a chance to make that due to my travel schedule, but I always like to pull it up and watch it. And I apologize, we did not have a Panther play of the game last week, but we will this week. That kick is up. It's good. It's 20-0 Panthers with 4:14 left to go here in the first quarter.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Hawthorne takes the pitch and gets into the end zone from about 17 yards out, and that puts the Panthers up 20-0 here in the first quarter. 3 quick scores for the Panthers, and the Bears have just gone nowhere on defense. Of course, the Bears looking for their first win of the year. They're light on numbers, and you never know when one of those guys is going to bust a big play, though. They've got a lot of speed over there. Panthers kick it off. Here it comes. End over end kick. It's going to hit and go out of bounds, so they'll throw the flag out. Get down to, it's going to go out at about the 27. I think the entire game just about has been played on the Bear side of the 50, which is down to our right here in the press box.
Which is our blind spot, of
Which
course.
is our blind spot. So stand up so I can get over here and see what's going on. I stand up and, and then you can't see through the window. 4:14 left to go in this opening quarter. It's been all Panthers so far. We needed this game after the game a week ago. That penalty is going to put the ball out to the 35. That's where Bolton's going to start. They did get good field position to start this ball game. Had a great opening kickoff return. But then they've gone nowhere on offense, and there's a handoff, and nowhere again. Dropped in the backfield. This defensive line is just dominating tonight. That's Gage Benoit on the tackle. This defensive line has not given an inch to Bolton tonight. I think they may have 1 or 2 positive plays on the night. The rest have been backwards. Clock running with 3:40 to go here in the first quarter. It is 2nd down, 10. And this time it's a big loss. And that's going to be number 42, Colt Vercher. Haven't called his name yet tonight. Colt's getting in on the action. Good tackle there. As Bolton brings in the play on this 3rd and long situation. That's going to be a loss all the way back. It's going to be about an 8-yard loss. Back to about the 25-yard line. 26. All right, 3rd down and long for Bolton from their own 26-yard line. As everybody packs in tight in this Bolton offense. And well, he almost broke one. He spins out of a tackle, and that's some positive yardage, but not much. Not going to be enough. Jesse Stanley coming in there to finish it off. Vercher's in there. Colt. 4th down and long now for the Bears. As we're 2.5 minutes left to go in this opening quarter. And the Bears just taking their time switching out some personnel. They are going to go for it. They'll come to the line. There's the snap. Hand to the back trying to go right. He'll get a little positive yardage, but nowhere near the first down marker, and so they'll turn it over on downs. And the Panthers are going to get it again in good field position, already up 20-0. Let's see, we've had a touchdown pass to Hayden Boone from Brodniks. And then we had a touchdown by Jim Burlew, and then earlier Ashton Hawthorne ran in a touchdown. Brodniks gets the snap, fakes a handoff, flares it out, complete in the flat. There he goes, 5-10 or 10-5, and out of bounds there. And a flag comes in. They hit him late. Is that Stanley, number 6? Yes, Chris Stanley on the reception. And they're going to get some more.
You said that was number 6. I was thinking it was number 8.
All right, I think you're right. I think that's Ty Curtis.
Yeah, I believe so.
You know, I should just send you, and I'll sit at home and watch it on the camera and do the play-by-play. That's what I'm doing up here. Hand off to Burlew. Burlew's got some blocking. There he goes inside the 5. And touchdown, Buckeye. Burlew's 2nd of the night. $26-0 now, Panthers. As here comes the extra point. Extra point is up, and this one is good. 27-0 our score. Panthers lead this one with 1:15 left to go in the first quarter.
Just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Make your burger your style with delicious, hand-pressed, never-frozen AAA Angus beef and tons of fresh, tasty toppings. Fat Burger. Great taste sounds good.
Here comes our kickoff as it's all Panthers. And that kick's going to go out of bounds at the 46-yard line, and that's going to get Bolton good field position. Do what?
Is he trying for an onside kick?
Well,
there,
I don't think that was an onside kick. I'm not really sure. And maybe he was going, let's give him some good field position, give him a chance to move the football a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, let their defense work a little harder, maybe.
27-0 ball game, and Bolton has shown no signs of life when it comes to offense tonight. They had a good opening kickoff return to start the ball game, but other than that, they have done nothing. They're going to get it in Buckeye territory here. It's the second time they've had it in Buckeye territory after a kickoff. They're going to have it at the 48-yard line. And the ball is fumbled. Did Buckeye? I think he fell on it. That's going to stay with the Bears. The ball was on the turf. That is some positive yardage, though. They got about 1.5 yards there on the old Fumbarooski. 2 yards. We'll call it 2nd down and 8. Positive gain for Bolton.
You know, you got to hand it to these guys for continuing to play, staying with the team. I know it's discouraging not having a win, but hats off to them for sticking with it, and maybe they'll make something happen.
They got a guy coming on late. They'll get everybody lined up. And it's on the turf again, and the quarterback just grabs it, falls ahead, gets a... One ref says he gets a yard. The other one says he got half a yard. We're going to go with the guy on the other side of the field. I guess they split the difference there, didn't they?
It looks like.
Just shy of the 45-yard line. And that is the end of the first quarter. Going into the second, it is all Panthers, 27-0 here at homecoming night at Bolton.
There was a huge assembly, and then he came to the gym, and he announced it.
I would like to honor a warrior that is right here.
I was diagnosed with Wilms tumor kidney cancer.
Colin McGee. We're going to fly you and your family to Universal Studios in Los Angeles to meet Adam Levine. Yes!
Got there, and then we went to Santa Monica Pier, and the water felt good, and I found a bunch of cool rocks, and then we went to The Voice the next day. I got to meet Admiral Levine after the show, which was amazing.
I'm Bob Giles, and I believe every business should give back. Join me at gilesgivesback.com.
27-0 our score. Panthers with a big lead here as we go into the second quarter from Bolton tonight. It's homecoming night here at Bolton, so a lot of alumni are in the stands. Good crowd along the way has made the trip from Buckeye tonight. Got the Buckeye band over there. Quite a few folks along the way. Not a bad little trip. We're glad we get to. We're just a few minutes from the house, so. Usually our Friday nights are road trips no matter what, whether we're at home or away. So got us a home game tonight, I guess.
Right.
And that ball's on the turf again, and the quarterback's trying to throw it. He just throws it up, intercept. No, he dropped it. He had it and dropped it over there on the far side. And he does the old look at his hands and go, why?
Was that Jesse Stanley?
Jesse Stanley, yes. Which Stanley's got good hands.
Yeah.
He made some good catches. He's a senior this year. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 for the Bears as they're in Buckeye territory after Buckeye kicked it out of bounds. Here's the snap, and they're trying a little razzle-dazzle there. And that got a little bit of positive yards, but not enough for the first down. So that'll take it down to about the 44, and no doubt Coach will go for it here. With 11:36 left to go until halftime. See what they do on 4th down. Got the down marker wrong over there? Or did I miss a down?
Well,
I think I missed a down, didn't I? I must have, because it's Buckeye football.
The chain gang over there had the number wrong for sure.
Oh.
Because it did say 3rd down.
Okay.
So maybe that's why we were.
So I was wrong, and you didn't correct me.
Well.
So that's that's odd. I've got receivers stacked over here. They moved.
Can't talk about food in the commercial break and then expect me to count.
Stanley got a little ahead of things there, as him and Bryce Worthern are stacked over here on the near side. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty on Buckeye. 11:29 left to go until halftime. 27-0. It's been all Panthers. Couple of touchdowns by Burlew. Ashton Hawthorne's got in on the scoring, and Hayden Boone caught a touchdown pass from Adam Brodniks. So 2nd down, 15. Not the only mistake they've made tonight. Direct snap there to Jesse Stanley. And Jesse still going. 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Panthers. And now Jesse Stanley. He missed an interception a few moments ago, but he got a direct snap and a long touchdown run. That's a 55-yard touchdown run by Jesse Stanley.
I see flags on the field.
Uh-oh.
Multiple.
Is that after the play? They have not added it to the scoreboard yet. So that might have been. They're going to talk about it.
They're going to talk about it and think about it, looks like.
Let's see. What are we going to call, ref? Telling the Panthers to get back, get back. Don't try to influence the don't try to influence the judges.
Inquiring minds want to know.
They're like, who's it on? Who's it on? Well, they're coming out like they're going to kick the extra point, but
yes, they are.
We still got flags over there. I think every one of those refs threw their flag.
Yeah, there's at least 3 there on the ground.
As we watch that back, that's going to be pretty obvious probably what that was. Ben is out talking to him now along the way. All right, here comes the white hat. What's the call, ref? Personal foul against Buckeye. Personal foul against Bolton. That's going to offset. Somebody got ejected. They're going to eject both players, I guess. They got into it.
Well, that must have really been something. I was zoomed in on Jesse Stanley making that touchdown, so I did not.
I did not see it happen on the back end of the play. Must have been after the touchdown, because the Panthers are lined up to kick the extra point. And Matthew Townley, the kicker, just kind of hanging out there at the 11-yard line as they get things squared away. But does look like a player from each team is going to be ejected. Don't know who it is. I guess we'll see who's missing.
I think the Bolton coach doesn't look real happy about it.
So we'll go ahead and add that score to our scoreboard. 33-0 now as the extra point's coming up. The penalty's offset. It happened after the touchdown, and we've got a couple of ejections. Hate to see that. You know, if you're Bolton, I can understand, you know, the frustration, though. But if you're Buckeye, you got to keep your composure. You got a lot to play for still. You know, win tonight, 1-0 in district play. It's all right in front of you. That kick is up, and it is good. 34-0. It is all Panthers here in the first half at 11:13 left to go until halftime.
Did you know that September is Life Insurance Awareness Month? Our team is here to educate about life insurance and help you make the right coverage choices with the right agent this month and every month. Taking care of your family can be simple and something you can do today. There's no better time than now to learn how life insurance can protect your family's financial security. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest.
Here comes kickoff, low kick. And it's going to be fielded at the 15, over the 20. He's hit at the 22 and driven back. Like Michael Jenkins in there.
Flag on the play here again.
That's number 15. That is Gage Warner. Also in there was Brenton Fitzback, number 10. And number 42, Colt Vercher. Colt's all over the place. Flags down at the 29. We'll see what that is all about. There'll be a block in the back on the Bears. Aren't the Buckeye band playing that over there? They're jamming,
I was
aren't they?
singing along in my head, yeah.
First and 10 for the Bears. Ball is out over the 10 to the 15 to the 19-yard line, almost 19. So that's probably the best play of the night for Bolton. As they get about 4 yards, second down and 6. Clock running with 10:44 left to go. The Buckeye band along the way has got the crowd going over there.
They really have a great band.
And they've really mixed it up this year.
Yeah.
They're pulling that stuff out. I'm like, woo, when did they learn that?
And you can recognize all their songs, which is unusual for a high school band sometimes.
All right, there's another stop in the backfield. And he's dropped by Ty Curtis. Ty coming out of his linebacker spot, making the stop in the backfield on number 2 for Bolton. And so that'll lose a couple of yards, call it third down and 3 from the 15. Ten minutes left to go until halftime in a 34-0 ball game. It's been all Panthers. Couple of touchdowns by Burlew. Jesse Stanley scored just a few moments ago. Ashton Hawthorne has scored. Broadnex has thrown a touchdown. That ball is fumbled. Is the defense going to get one?
I think Bolton recovered it.
But that's going to be a loss all the way back to the 4. All right, so this should be fourth down, right? Are we at third? Third down is what it says on the sticks. Now they changed it. But I thought it was fourth. Yeah. Ball spotted just shy of the 5. Bears going backwards now after a positive play a minute ago. And they're going to try to punt it. Looks like Fitzback is going to drop back to about the 29-yard line to await this punt out of the end zone. And that's partially blocked, looks like, end over end, and hits at the 15. And they're just going to get away from it. And it's going to be blown dead at the 18-yard line. So there's a flag coming in late. That's going to be on Buckeye. That's going to be on Buckeye, and that's going to back the Panthers up 10 yards. After that illegal block. I think they may be a 15-yarder. They may be, yeah, that's a hit. Late hit.
Yeah, they're get that under control there.
8:51 left to go until halftime. It's a 34-0 ball game, and that's going to back the Panthers up 15 yards, back to the 33. Their first drive of the game was 65 yards, and every drive since then has been probably 45 yards or less. Couple of less than 20-yard drives as Bolton has turned the ball over deep in their own territory. This time they punt it. Panthers starting back at their own 30, or at the Bolton 33.
And Bolton's going to take a timeout right here.
Bolton takes a timeout. 8:51 left to go until halftime. It's 34-0 Panthers.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
Our mobile
34-0 our score. Panthers with the lead, and they have the ball at the Bolton 33-yard line coming out of the timeout. 8:51 left to go until halftime. And we've got Burlew in the backfield. Brodniks fakes the handoff to him. Now throws out in the flat, completed 35 down the sideline. Now cuts back inside, 20, 10, 5, and down at the goal line. Who is that? That's going to be Stanley again. Jesse Stanley had him a touchdown a few moments ago. Almost had him another one. Down to the goal line. It's going to be 1st and goal. Going to put the ball at about the 3, it looks like. And there's going to be a run by Burlew. Nobody touched him. Burlew goes into the end zone untouched, and that's his 3rd score of the night. And the Panthers just continue to roll here in the first half. 40-0 now with 8:21 left to go until halftime as the band plays along the way. I don't guess we'll get to see the band play at halftime tonight. They'll have their homecoming ceremony. Name the queen. Here comes the extra point. It's up and it's no good. 30-0 or 40-0. The Panthers are rolling here at Bolton.
changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer. And you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye.
40-0 is our score as we have 8:21 left to go until halftime on what has just turned out to be a great night weather-wise. Feels great. Field's wet, everything's wet, but that's all right. The temperatures are getting better. It's going to be cooler. Taking it to 25 is the kick, out over the 30, 35, breaks a tackle, and now he carries the pile up to about the 44-yard line. He's not giving up.
Yeah, number 7 there by Bolton. Good job.
He's like, yeah, I'm not ready to stop playing hard. And so Bolton will take over. They've had a really good opening kickoff return. Brought it all the way back to the 35 of the Panthers. Ball spotted at the 43 here. 1st and 10 with 8:10 to go until halftime. And a one-sided affair on homecoming night at Bolton. It is the visiting Buckeye Panther crowd, though, that's having a good time along the way.
There's Squirrel Bowl. Everybody's, lots of people over there in their camouflage, ready for opening weekend of squirrel season coming up this weekend.
I'm going to be sitting on the back patio watching football. So that y'all have fun out there. Careful what you're shooting at. Practice gun safety.
And don't forget to early vote if you want to early vote. We've got
Yeah.
that going on in town too. So I think tomorrow or Saturday is the last day to early vote, and then next Saturday is the election day.
38-yard line now, the line of scrimmage. And they're going to run it far side, and he's going to get a couple of yards. Right back it around the original line of scrimmage. Putting him just a yard shy of that original line. 11 yards away from the first down. Nope, they keep moving it up. It's right at the sticks. Second down and 10. Clock running, 7.5 to go until halftime. Second down and 10 for the Bears. As there's some confusion on the Bears sideline, they're going to take a timeout. 40-0, and it's second down Bears when we come back.
Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Time for
40-0 is our score with 7:16 left to go until halftime. It's been all Panthers. Bolton trying to get something going on offense. This is something positive at this point. And the whistles blow, and we've got another penalty.
Like a false start. Yeah. False start against Bolton.
All right.
Teammates on the homecoming court. Got 9 contestants for homecoming training.
There's a run straight ahead.
All right, we picked up with a loss. It'll be third down and 10.
And we've got a 3rd and 10 now for Bolton. So 3rd and 10 for Bolton. 6.5 to go until halftime. And it's another run straight ahead, and he's going to get about 2 yards out of that. So 4th down and 8.
Picks up a couple yards, make it 4th down and 8. 4th down and 8.
I suspect Bolton will go for it here. Actually, Bolton put up 36 points against Block last week. They got the offense going a little bit.
You know,
Buckeye now 3-2 overall after that loss a week ago. And that's going to be a 4th down play for a loss and a turnover on downs. And so the Panthers will get the ball back. Next week, it's Buckeye at home this time. That's some payback for Buckeye next week, hopefully. Next Friday night, home against Buckeye, and then go to Caldwell Parish. And then home against Marksville and home against Gina to end the season.
I hear Gina's looking pretty good this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They worked over Tioga pretty good, didn't they?
I believe they did. Or Grant. Was it Grant that we saw?
I can't remember now. Too many miles lately. All right, that's second down. And there's a handoff. Got some new faces in there. That's Moros in there. And he gets the handoff and goes a couple of yards. We've got all young guys in there now, pretty much. Brodnex is over on the sideline. Nope, Brodnick's still in there. That's still him. Hands it off. And Christian Moros goes down to the 32. Clock running, 4.5 to go till halftime, and a 40-0 Panther lead, and now we've got a man down at the 33. So we'll step away while they tend to him. It's 40-0 Panthers, 4:21 left to go until halftime.
Summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you could save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell.
Welcome back. 40-0 our score. Panthers lead it over the Bears as we've still got a man down, and they're tending to him. We'll have our Southern Air Heating and Cooling Cool Play of the Game. We're going to name that on Sunday night at the Quibido's Coach Speak Show. We've got quite a few to choose from tonight from this first half. My favorite play so far, I guess, was that Stanley long touchdown run. I think that was my favorite play so far. But who knows what we'll see the rest of this game. And we want to thank Polos and Plaids for our cool shirts that we're wearing this year. We appreciate them. We'll also name our Quibido's Player of the Week. We'll name that after the game tonight and then re-announce it on Sunday night at the Coach Speak Show. We'll have our Quibido's Player of the Game coming up after this one concludes tonight against Bolton. That's going to be Hayden Boone lining up on this side of the formation. Christian Moros is in there to the left of Adam Brodnex, who's still in at quarterback. As they've taken Burlew out. There's a run. Christian gets into the secondary, gets down to the just right around the 19-yard line. That's another first down for the Panthers. Definitely working those offensive stats tonight. Here comes the snap. That should be a flag. Player is still trying to get off the field over here, but they're not going to call it. And it's going to be a run down to the 15. All right, ref wasn't paying attention to the Bolton Bear that was running off the field as that play was snapped. 3:45 left to go until halftime. Moros is in there at tailback, and he's to the left of Brodnex, bringing a man in motion. They'll pitch it to him. He cuts inside, now outside, and he's hit right down at the 11-yard line. That's going to be Bryce Worthern. Worthern's got some speed, but he decided to cut it inside instead of trying to get the edge. Receivers split. Got twins to the right, one over here on the near side. Christian Moros runs it down inside the 5. That's going to be a 1st and goal. Right at the 5-yard line is where they're going to mark it. 3:08 left to go until halftime. All Panthers, and they're looking for more. Brodnex waiting for the snap. He'll hand it off again. And he's tripped up at the line of scrimmage and dropped. That big defensive lineman got his hands on his ankles, and around his ankles, and brought him down quickly. And it's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 5. Got Jacob Young in there tight end. He's up near the line to the right of Broadnex, and he'll be the lead blocker. And that one goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian Moras. Now they call it. I was waiting for that signal. I was like, it sure looked like he got in. Touchdown, Panthers. They're getting everybody in on the scoring act tonight. That's the first score of the night for Christian Moras. Moras. I'm going to get that name right. Week 10. Week 10.
Just in time for the playoffs.
Just in time for the playoffs. I like the way you think. So I have the extra point attempt, Matthew Townley, to try the extra point attempt. Kick is up. Man, that did not look like it went through. That one didn't look like it went through from this point, vantage point. 47-0, all Panthers with 2:19 left to go until halftime.
Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
47-0 is our score. 2:19 left to go until halftime tonight from Bolton. It's homecoming night here at Bolton. They'll have their homecoming festivities coming up at halftime. And still to come, we got to name our Quibido's player of the game. We'll do that after this game is over, and everybody's got in on the scoring tonight. So it's going to be hard to choose one. Defense playing well. They have, I don't know what the stats are, but they have to have held Bolton to negative yardage. Bolton's already only had a handful of positive plays tonight. Here comes the kickoff. Low end over end kick. And it hits and goes down to the goal line and into the end zone for a touchback. That was a good kick. Low, turned over, went into the end zone. And so they'll bring it out to, what, the 25. You know, that's something you used to know without thinking where they're going to bring the ball out to. And now they've changed it several times, you know, because of player safety and all. And so, all right, where is it now? Is it the 25, 30? Can't remember.
Well, it's on the 20 right now.
So they're bringing it out to the 20. All right.
But I'm with you. I thought it was the 25.
I did too. I did too. But that's all right.
Well, not just that. You watch high school, college, and NFL, and they all have different rules, so they kind of intertwine sometimes.
And then they change them for college one year, and you're like, okay, did they change them for the high school too? Some years they do, some years they don't. He's still running and gets up to the 25. That was a lot of running to get 5 yards. He was carrying a pile with him. 2nd down. About 4, call it 4 yards. 2nd down at 6. We're under a minute to go until halftime. They'll probably run one more play. And then that'll take us to the halftime break. Well, we'll turn it over to the homecoming festivities here at Bolton. Is there a play clock? Bolton got him a new scoreboard a couple of years ago. A lot better than that old one that hardly worked, and that's going to be Bolton's first down of the ball game.
That's number 13 for Bolton.
They get out to the 37-yard line, and that's going to do it for the first half. So the Bears in the half on a positive note, getting their first down of the game. But that is all the time they're going to have in this first half, and it is 47-0 Panthers. We'll turn it over to the homecoming festivities here at Bolton coming up here on 446 Sports.
You're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin, an idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Miss Carlisle? Not Mr. Carlisle. Miss Carlisle. We ready? Okay.
Welcome to Bolton's 2023 Homecoming Celebration. We are proud to be a part of the Bolton family and proud to be a part of the continuing tradition that is Bolton High School. Thank you, class sponsors, for giving students time to prepare and compete. Here are the results of the class competition. Chain Wars, second place, juniors. First place, seniors.
Homecoming banners. Fourth place, juniors. Third place, sophomores. Second place, freshmen. And first place, seniors.
Homecoming floats are still to be determined in tomorrow's parade. The winners will be announced at the homecoming dance on Saturday.
Homecoming skits. Fourth place, sophomores. Third place, freshmen. Second place, juniors. First place, seniors.
Hallway decorations, third place, seniors. Second place, juniors. And first place, freshmen.
Overall homecoming class results are still to be determined after tomorrow's parade. The winners will be announced at the homecoming dance on Saturday.
We will now recognize the homecoming court members and announce the Royal Court. Chanel Daniels. Chanel is a freshman. Chanel is the daughter of Stephen Daniels. She is escorted tonight by her father, Stephen Daniels. Chanel is a member of JORTC and cheer team. She enjoys spending time and listening to music and reading. She is looking forward to making lots of friends and memories at Bolton. Her favorite memory so far is being in the first pep rally this year. If she could go back in time, Chanel would go back to this year's freshman orientation so she could put more energy into that day. Freshman Chanel Daniels. Chase Wilson. Chase is a sophomore. Chase is the daughter of Kelly Williams and Carleste Wilson. Chase is escorted tonight by Clarence Smith. She is an active member of the student council and the cheer team, as well as part of orchestra and the media club. In her spare time, Chase works out, reads, listens to music, and practices with her cheer team. Chase would like to see all of her classes every day rather than every other day. Her favorite memory was dunking the teachers on the last day of school last year. Sophomore, Chase Wilson.
Josephine McHughes. Josie is a junior. Josie is the daughter of Shelley and Matthew McHughes. Josie is escorted tonight by her father, Matthew McHughes. She is active in cheer, student council, Mu Alpha Theta, and Link Crew mentoring. In her spare time, Josie likes to spend time with her mom and sleep. Her funniest memory is everyone fighting over pizza for lunch during freshman year. Josie's favorite memory was during her freshman year when they all started chanting "I believe" and then threw baby powder in the air. Junior, Josephine McHughes. Chloe Winfield. Chloe is a junior. She is the daughter of Jamie Winfield and Linroy Rice. Chloe is escorted tonight by her father, Linroy Rice. She is a member of the art club, choir, theater, student council, Mu Alpha Theta, the Rainbow Network, Link Crew, and National Art Honor Society. She spends her spare time drawing, crafting, and creating things. Chloe's favorite memory was singing Christmas carols on the way back from a choral assessment. She would like to go back to the 1990s when Bolton was at its prime and our stands were packed for football games. Junior, Chloe Winfield.
Addison Brower. Addie is a senior. Addie is the daughter of Katie Atkinson and Billy Brower. She's escorted by Michael Douglas. She's active in the student council, Bruinettes Dance Line, art club, and Mu Alpha Theta. In her spare time, Addie dances and reads. Addie's funniest memory was being backstage for Rock of Ages and having so much fun watching the football game from the large backstage windows. She will cherish the relationships she has made with students and teachers, as well as the lessons she has learned from her Bolton experience. Senior, Addison Brower. Lillian Kirby. Lily is a senior. Lily is the daughter of Carla and Jason Kirby. She's escorted by her mother, Carla Kirby. She is involved in the Bruinettes Dance Line, the Talented Music Program, Advanced Choir, Homecoming Court every year, Campus Court, and the school's theater program, plays and musicals. In her spare time, Lily spends time with her friends, family, and youth group. She loves to sing, dance, be out in nature, and eat Chick-fil-A. Lily wishes she could go back to the first year of the Bruinettes because dance line outfits in the school's museum are so pretty. She would love to see the first generation of Bruinettes. Senior, Lily Kirby.
Laura Murray. Laura Beth is a senior. She is the daughter of Victoria and Harold Murray. She is escorted by her father, Harold Murray. She is cheer captain of Educators Rising, Link Crew, JAG, and the media team. In her spare time, Laura spends time with her friends, watches TikToks, cheers, and takes care of her dog. Laura's favorite memory of Bolton was watching her best friend graduate last year. Her funniest memory was Cher's Bolton haunted house because it was so fun and crazy. One of the things Laura cherishes most are the friends she has met at Bolton. Senior, Laura Murray. Gia Casada. Gia is a senior. She is the daughter of Julie Goins and Diego Casada. She is escorted by her father, Diego Casada. She is involved in Quiz Bowl, student council, Mu Alpha Theta, cheer, soccer, and tennis. In her spare time, Gia enjoys her time with her friends and family, which includes loving on her 3 dogs. Gia's favorite memory was dissecting sharks with Miss Kaufman last year in AP Biology. Her funniest memory was decorating the hallway before the freshmen came to school last fall, and they stayed at the school for hours and just listened to music and hung out getting the school ready. Senior, Gia Kasai.
Cora Wright. Cora is a senior. She is the daughter of Jennifer and Robert Wright. She is escorted by her father, Robert Wright. She is involved in Student Council, Nu Alpha Theta, Bruinettes Dance Line, National Arts Honor Society, National Honor Society, Art Club, and theater. In her spare time, Cora enjoys spending time with her younger brothers and the rest of her family. Cora's favorite memory was from last year when they vlogged their AP Bio lab. The funniest memory was participating in last year's haunted house. Cora will cherish all the friendships she has made over her 4 years here at Bolton, as well as the life lessons she has learned. Senior, Cora Wright.
The Bolton student body voted for the young women to be members of the homecoming royal court, consisting of a freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior maid, the maid of honor, and the homecoming queen. Bestowing crowns tonight is Bolton's principal, Mr. Dwayne Vines, who is accompanied by our crown bearer, Melody Dunn. Melody is the daughter of one of our Bolton teachers, Mrs. Marie Dunn. She is 4 years old and in pre-K at Phoenix Magnet Elementary. She likes singing, drawing, and running. Her favorite things include reading with her family, playing with her little sister, and giggling. When she grows up, she wants to be a mom and a music teacher, just like her mom, and also an astronaut. Yes, at the same time.
The freshman girl to receive the crown of freshman maid is Chanel Daniels.
The sophomore girl to receive the crown of sophomore maid is Chase Wilson.
The junior girl to receive the crown of junior maid is Josephine McKeels.
The senior girl to receive the crown of senior maid is Lillian Kirby.
The title Maid of Honor goes to the girl from any class, sophomore through senior, who receives the next to highest total number of votes from the student body below that of Queen. The 2023 Homecoming Maid of Honor is Chloe Winfield.
The title of Queen goes to the girl from the senior class who receives the highest total number of votes overall from the student body. The 2023 Bolton High School homecoming queen is Laura Beth Murray. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Bolton High School homecoming queen, Miss Laura Beth Murray, and her royal court.
Make your burger your style with delicious, hand-pressed, never-frozen AAA Angus beef and tons of fresh, tasty toppings. Fat Burger. Great taste sounds good, doesn't it?
There was a huge assembly, and then he came to the gym, and he announced it.
I would like to honor a warrior that is right here.
I was diagnosed with Wilms tumor kidney cancer.
Colin McGee. We're going to fly you and your family to Universal Studios in Los Angeles to meet Adam Levine. Yes!
I got there, and then we went to Santa Monica Pier, and the water felt good, and I found a bunch of cool rocks, and then we went to The Voice the next day. I got to meet Adam Levine after the show, which was amazing.
I'm Bob Giles, and I believe every business should give back. Join me at gilesgivesback.com.
Got a couple of minutes left until the start of the second half. It's been all Panthers here from Bolton tonight. 47-0 our score, and everybody's getting in on the scoring act tonight. Of course, the leader in that is none other than Jim Burlew. He's got 3 scores on the night. Jesse Stanley's got a long touchdown run. Ashton Hawthorne's got into the end zone. Christian Moras got into the end zone. Hayden Boone caught a touchdown pass from Adam Brodnick. So I suspect we'll see a lot of the younger guys here in this second half, and most likely clock will be running. in a 47-0 ball game. Bolton did have a little spark there for the end of the first half, though. Got their first down of the ball game. As we just had the homecoming court announced here at Bolton. Homecoming night at Bolton High School. All right, second half action is coming up in just a few moments in a 47-0 Panther lead at this point.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pine.
47-0 our scores. We get set to start the second half, and they did confirm over the PA system that they are going to run the clock here in the second half tonight. So 24 minutes of football left, and we'll see some of the young guys come out. And Coach will work on some plays, get some players ready for the rest of the district run. Back home next week, Bunky's coming to town. We did have a lot of fun in Bunky last year. We did enjoy until the game kicked off. Didn't enjoy the game too much, but we enjoyed stopping and getting pizza last year and visiting with them.
Right. That's right. And we sat with the referees, the officials that sit up and run the clocks and stuff last year and learned a little bit and kind of got to see the inside workings of how that goes.
Yeah, he schooled me a couple of times throughout that game. No, you're wrong, Brandon. Here's what happened. We are thankful again for Wallace Eye Associates for bringing you our scoreboard at the top of the screen throughout the season. And we're also thankful for Sadler's Towing. They sponsor the scoreboard at the bottom there. Of course, only a couple of games in action tonight. And I just saw ours flash by and it's wrong. I need to check on that.
You better fix that.
I gotta fix that, yeah.
And congratulations to Laura Beth Murray for winning Homecoming Queen, and all the other young ladies on the court. Very pretty girls out there. Seem very involved in their school activities. Congratulations to all of them.
It looks like Tioga up 49-0 over Pine Prairie tonight. Our score 40-0, or 47-0 here as we start the second half. Running clock here in this second half. We're going to see some of the younger guys get in the ball game. Buckeye's going to get it to start.
Yeah, I think they're had a penalty on that, I guess, for going out of bounds, or it may have not gone 10 yards.
Well, we will see what that was.
They're going to start from their own 49, looks like.
And at quarterback here, we have Caden Grimmett. And there's a pass down the sideline. Oh, he almost got in there. That's Gage Warner on that reception, the sophomore. So the sophomore Grimmett to his fellow sophomore Warner down the sideline makes it 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line. He almost broke that one all the way, just right at the last second. Clock will just continue to run here in this second half, and there's a handoff, and he's going to be about a yard and a half shy. And there's a stop in the backfield. That gets Coach Eloy all excited over here. 3rd down and goal. There's a handoff. And there's a touchdown. And that is going to be Christian Moras, who gets in for his 2nd score of the ball game. And that makes it 54-0. 53-0.
Well, maybe Matthew Townley can make it 54. And that's going to be...
Yeah, that's actually going to be Harrison Nugent, yeah. Gets it up, no good. But Buckeye scores again, and they just keep rolling here at Buckeye.
Best possible vision. Look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
53-0, Buckeye with a big lead over Bolton here. As the clock continues to run, 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. They're just going to keep running this clock throughout the rest of the game. That one's going to roll into the end zone. 2nd touchback of the night for Buckeye. And Bolton's going to start out at 20. So 1st and 10, Bolton. They'll get the ball for the first time here in the second half. And their home crowd's going to see some of their guys which, you know, they don't have much depth there, so it's pretty much just going to be the same guys that were playing in that first half. I think they've got, what, about 20, a little over 20 kids that have come out this year. Maybe a few more, about 20, 25,
Yeah.
30.
Bruce Powell coming into the game.
7 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for Bolton. From the 20-yard line. They're going to throw it. Throwing it up and incomplete. So that's their first pass of the night. It goes incomplete. Pretty much all their plays have been right up the middle run plays. They've tried a few little sweeps, but they haven't gone anywhere. Most everything has gone backwards for Bolton tonight. They put up some points last week against Block. 2nd down and 10 now. Ball's on the turf. And the quarterback picks it up. I think no. Buckeye says they have it.
And they do.
And they do. Ashton Hawthorne saw it. I didn't see who recovered it. 56. Gage Benoit. I believe that's who recovered it. But nonetheless, it's Buckeye football. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the third. And a one-sided affair. Next week, it's home against Bunkie. Then we've got Marksville on the road. Caldwell Parish on the road. And then Marksville at home and Gina at home. So that's why I have you here to correct me. Twins right, one receiver left. He'll hand it off. And he comes over the right side. That's Mateo Sutter, the sophomore. We have Cameron Burns out there. He's just a freshman, the receiver over here on the near side of the field. We also have, let's see, that is 15 over there, Gage Warner. I can't see who that is on the far side. And that's going to be a run, touchdown. That's going to be Mateo Sutter running it in from 20 yards out. That makes it 59-0. And everybody's getting in on the scoring act tonight as we see a lot of the young players out there now. Now Grimmett, who's quarterback in this second half, is going to be the holder for this extra point attempt from Jackson Tuma. Or no, is that 29?
Yes, 29.
I don't have 29 on this roster.
Not on this old roster either.
4:15 left to go here in the third quarter, and it is 60-0 Panthers.
Make your burger your style with delicious, hand-pressed, never-frozen AAA Angus beef and tons of fresh, tasty toppings. Fat Burger. Great taste sounds good, doesn't it?
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
The Panthers have scored on every possession. Low kick there. It's going to go end over end and bounce and be taken. And I think he finally picks it up, and he's hit. Comes out over the 25 to the 26-yard line. 2:48 left to go here in the third. Running clock here is we're a 60-0 ball game. Seeing a lot of these young guys out there making plays. Good to see the future of the program. Matthew Townley there was in on that stop, along with Michael Jenkins, the junior.
Yeah, it is nice to get to see some of these younger guys and kind of get an idea of, you never know when you don't see them. You don't know if they've got any depth.
Right. Who's going to be that next star? Got a freshman out there, Cameron Burns. He's going to be lining up back here at the safety spot alongside Brenton Fitzbach. He's a sophomore. We've seen him before. They're getting somebody else in there.
Of course, Adam Broadnax is a junior, right? So he will be back. And Jim Burlew is also just a junior, I think.
Quarterback tried to just pitch it and get rid of it. Falls down. I think they're going to call that, they're going to call that a fumble. It wasn't a pass. Down at the 22. We're at a minute and a half left to go here in the third quarter. See who else we have in there. We have Ashton Hawthorne over here, number 5. That ball's fumbled again, and he's going to be driven back and dropped for another loss. That's been the story of the night for the Bolton Bears. Back to the 19-yard line. And we should have one more play here in this third quarter. And they'll switch it to the fourth and run another 12 minutes off the clock. Let's see. We've got Mason DeVille across that defensive line. Also, Gage Benoit. We called his name earlier. He was in on a tackle. Ryan Dessel. He's a sophomore. We don't give these lines enough credit.
Ryan Dessel.
Lion Dessel, all right. Thank you. You hear the Buckeye band playing along the way. They're having a good time over there. They'll pitch it. Quarterback was going to throw it, and he still wants to. Signaling somebody come open, and it's a Panther that comes open. Complete, 25-10, 5 touchdown. There's a pick 6 for Cameron Burns. So we've seen 2 pick 6s this season, and a freshman gets that one. Cameron Burns. Doesn't get any easier than that. It was thrown right to him, and he takes it the distance to make it a 66-0 ball game. That ended the third quarter. We're going into the fourth. As once they get the ball spotted, they'll start the fourth quarter, and then they'll run that final 12 minutes off as the Panthers just continue to roll. Credit to these Bolton Bears for still playing hard.
Absolutely.
All right, here comes our extra point attempt. High snap, but he gets it down. That kicks up and good. That was a good kick. It is 67-0. We're into the fourth quarter here from Bolton.
There was a huge assembly, and then he came to the gym and he announced it.
I would like to honor a warrior that is right here.
I was diagnosed with Wilms tumor kidney cancer.
Colin McGee. We're going to fly you and your family to Universal Studios in Los Angeles to meet Adam Levine. Yes.
got there, and then we went to Santa Monica Pier, and the water felt good, and I found a bunch of cool rocks. And then we went to The Voice the next day. I got to meet Adam Levine after the show, which was amazing.
I'm Bob Giles, and I believe every business should give back. Join me at gilesgivesback.com.
67-0 as we start the fourth quarter here from Bolton. We're seeing some action from the young guys tonight. Had a pick six just a few moments ago from Cameron Burns, the freshman. Good play there. Read that perfectly. It was almost like they drew it up that way. And we'll get the fourth quarter started out as they've got the ball on the tee. And Preston Willis, he's a sophomore. He's going to kick it off. Everybody's having fun over on that Panther sideline tonight. It started early, hadn't stopped. They've scored on every possession and then scored a defensive touchdown. Defense getting in on it too. That ball bounces out of bounds. As wet as that field is, I'm surprised that ball bounced the way it did. When it goes out of bounds, they'll throw the flag out, and Bolton will have good starting field position. They still haven't started the clock to start the fourth quarter, but they'll start that here momentarily, and it'll be a running clock to end the ball game.
We know Buckeyes got a lot to be happy about tonight. They're winning. It's the Squirrel Bowl.
So that means a lot of these guys get to get up in the morning and go squirrel hunting, right?
They're not going to school tomorrow. I don't even know that they have school tomorrow. Or maybe one of those excused absences. I don't know. But I feel very confident.
They still do that with the, because when I was a kid, literally, we got out for hunting season. We got like 3 days out for deer season.
Yeah, I know in years past, Buckeye was out. They did used to close, from my understanding. I did not go to school there, but it was, we always heard about it. But I'm sure many of those guys are heading out to the woods tomorrow. This weather feels great. A little cool front coming in.
Oh, that breeze feels good coming in the window here. After the hot summer we've had, I'm welcoming these cold temperatures.
I don't welcome them too much. That Farmer's Almanac says it's going to be a very, very cold winter.
You ready to go back to Alaska? No, not even, maybe in the spring.
June, maybe.
67-0, 11 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Scott Mills along with Kimberly. Glad to have you along for this district opener tonight as the Panthers up big over the Bolton Bears. Again, home next week against Buckeye. It's 2nd down and 8 for Bolton here. I think they've only had 1 first down in this game, and there's a fumble recovered. And he's dropped. There's another turnover. That's Ethan Glaze who fell on it. And so it's Buckeye football again. Buckeye has scored on every possession tonight. Got a defensive touchdown. Almost had a scoop and score there. Almost had the trifecta. Let's see, what other ways can we score in a game? We hadn't got a safety yet. Oh, no safeties. Came close to one earlier.
How do you get 2 points in a game? Good trivia question.
Now.
Good trivia question.
She's being sarcastic.
Yes.
Trust me, she knows.
I do know, yes.
Under 10 minutes to go here, and it's first down. And Grimmett is the quarterback. And coming in motion, they're going to hand it off to him, a little jet sweep, and that's Redwell. And he's dropped. That's Connor Gagnard, the junior, on that little jet sweep. 9.5 to go in the ball game. 2nd down and 12. Loss of 2 on that. They'll hand it off. And he's driven back. And that is Gage Belgard. He's a senior. So 3rd down and 13. Isn't this like the first 3rd down of the ball game? Doesn't seem like we had 3rd down at all. And it's going to be a timeout by Bolton. They want to talk about it. So we will stop the clock with 8:59 left to go in the ball game in a 67-0 Panther lead.
Can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest.
So Bolton calls the timeout. They want to talk about it. 3rd down and 12. You know, games like this, they're still teaching, still coaching, still trying to make these guys better. $8:59 left to go here in the game.
And as you said, Bolton has not given up. They are still, those guys are still out there fighting.
They're going to hand it off. Sweep on the far side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds over there. And it's going to be Bellegarde. Yes, it is Gage Bellegarde who carried that. And now it's 4th down. And the Panthers going to go for it. 4th down and 9. They'll probably just run. No, he's going to try to throw it. They're going to go to the end zone. He's got a man on a post, and he can't hit him.
Almost intercepted by number 5 for Bolton. He's a little upset with himself.
So Bolton forces a turnover on downs. And that is the first drive that is stalled tonight for the Panthers. That was Aiden Warner, the intended receiver there. Clock back running with 8 minutes to go. Panthers go home next Friday night. Hope to see you out there. If you can't make it to the game, though, we'll be on the air just before 7 o'clock, and we'll have all the action for you and what we hope will be a really good ball game between Bunkie and your Buckeye Panthers. And here comes the run, straight ahead. And he is gang tackled there. That's going to be Ty Curtis in there. And now we've got some unneeded extracurricular activity.
Yeah, there's flags, there's hats, there.
Don't need that.
No, Buckeye coaches are very upset, as they should be.
Yeah, you can't. You know they're going to be upset because of the, they're on the losing end of this here, but you got to keep your composure. Bunkie 5-0 overall this year. They beat Winfield 33-0, and they play Caldwell Parish tomorrow night. Let's see who all they beat here. They beat Avoyles. They beat Jonesboro Hodge. And Patterson, Louisiana. Also Catholic of Point Coupe. Did I say that wrong?
Coupee.
Coupee. All right.
All right, let's see what we've got here. I saw.
They're going to call it on both sides. They're probably going to, nope. They're not ejecting anybody. We had a couple of players ejected earlier in the ball game for something we didn't see. We saw that.
We must have really missed something earlier.
Yeah.
There was no ejections on that one, and there was earlier.
Yeah.
Because that was a. I'm surprised there's no ejections on that one.
So the clock stops at 6:30 to go in the ball game in a 67-0 game. Bolton, a little frustration, and these young guys for the Panthers probably doing a little jawing down there. There's a run by Bolton, and he's going to have that first down.
The announcer's excited here. Fans are cheering. That's awesome.
Brings it out to the 37-yard line. That's the second first down of the ball game for these Bears. Small in numbers, but mighty in heart, these Bolton Bears. I have a lot of love for this school. My son went here for several years. Got to know a lot of these teachers and coaches well. Of course, Mark has moved on. Wish him the best. But there are some good people here at Bolton. My son really enjoyed his time here. 5:18 left to go in the ball game. It is 2nd down and 4. He runs straight ahead into the teeth of that defense, and moves the pile, and gets up over the 46-yard line. 4:48 left. It is 3rd down and 2. That's Ethan Glaze that's lined up over here on the right side of the line, number 23. He's going to drop back here, and quarterback's going to get out of trouble, bounce it outside, and he's going to have the first down. Another first down for the Bears with 4 minutes left to go in the game.
If you want some entertainment on Friday nights,
Coach Eloy.
just come hang out at Bolton. This announcer is very entertaining.
He's also the basketball coach here at Bolton.
And we got here an hour before the game, and he talked nonstop.
And he is. I think some people do come to the game just to hear Coach talking. 3:30 left to go in the ball game. Bears have picked up a couple of first downs here on this drive. Just trying to salvage a little bit of pride and get the offense moving. They're still giving it their all. Now come to the line. We got the chain. It's Buckeye. I missed the change of possession there. I don't know how I did that. Caden Grimmick gets in some trouble. He's spun down. But encouraging, the young guys have come in here in the second half and put some scores on the board. Got a pick six for a touchdown by Cameron Burns. We got to name a player of the game, Kimberly. That's going to be hard. Burlew had the 3 touchdowns, but I mean, come on, he's been our player of the game like 3 weeks already this year.
Well, Jesse Stanley's made a few good plays.
Brodnick's has done a good job throwing the football.
Absolutely.
Hayden Boone, exciting receiver. He caught the first touchdown pass of the night. And let's see.
Ashton Hawthorne, I think he scored.
Christian Moras has scored a couple of touchdowns. I'm going to let you choose. Your turn. This is going to be like us trying to choose someplace to go eat. I don't know why we even bother. Just flip a coin. We just put a bunch of names in a hat and just pull it out of the hat.
There's only about 3 places we ever go anyway.
That's where we're going tonight. Minute 20 left to go here in the ball game. All at the 41 now. 3rd down for the Panthers and a big win. 67-0 our score. They'll just run it off the right side. And it is going to be Caden Francois. Is that right?
Francois, yes.
Francois?
Mm-hmm.
He's a freshman. We're under a minute to go. Congratulations to the Panthers on a big win tonight. Going home next week to take on Buckeye. Buckeye 5-0, and these Panthers feeling like they owe them a little payback from last season. And Buckeye 5-0, but you look at the folks they beat. They really hadn't beat any big competition there. I think Jonesboro Hodge was drubbed, a couple of weeks ago by Tioga? Was it Tioga? Or was it Ash?
That was Pineville.
Oh, yeah, Pineville drubbed him a couple of weeks ago. We'll see what happens in that Buckeye-Caldwell Parish game tomorrow night. We have 33 seconds left. 4th down. I guess Bolton called a timeout they want to talk about. One last attempt here to get the ball back.
I'm guessing with the cooler weather, we've not had any water breaks tonight.
Yep.
Maybe we've done away with that.
Yep, that's done for the year. Unless it gets real hot, I guess.
Well, it is Louisiana.
Yeah, that is true. We have 33 seconds left to go in the ball game, and a big win for these Panthers tonight, going to 1-0 in district play and 4-2 overall. I haven't seen where they rank in the power ratings. I'll look this week and see where we are. I haven't even had a chance to look.
It's getting about that time to start paying attention to it, though, isn't it?
Where's Lamar when we need him?
I saw him down there earlier.
Did you?
I
didn't even see him.
I did. I don't know if he's still here, but he was here before the game.
We had so much fun with Xander Smith a few weeks ago. We need to see if we can get him back next Friday night. I'm sure he would love to talk about that Buckeye game. He's going to be cheering harder than anybody else in the stands. I'll guarantee you that. There's a throw over on the left side, and it falls incomplete. Clock going to wind on down. It appears it is, and that's going to be the ball game. Nope, they have stopped it with 21 seconds left. I guess Bolton has said, we want to run one more play or two. But we'll see if we can get Xander back for the broadcast next week. We hope you'll join us just before 7 o'clock. If you can't make it out to the game, if you do make it to the game, pull it up when you get home and watch the replay. Or watch it on Saturday morning. All right, Kimberly, we got to name our player of the game here in just a minute. You got anybody in mind? Got anybody picked?
Who got the pick six?
That is going to be the freshman, Cameron Burns.
Wasn't there one in the first half also? Was there not?
No, not a pick six, no. And, that's something that even Xander did with all his interceptions. That's something he never did, was get a pick six.
Right.
We gave it to Burlew for the pick six earlier in the year. Oh. I'm leaving it up to you. I'm giving you. I like to pretend that I like to pretend that I like to pretend that I'm in charge every once in a while. So,
you have to do a play of the game.
We're going to name our cool play of the game coming up Sunday night at Quibido's.
Okay.
So you can help me choose that over the weekend.
Okay.
All right. Down to the last couple of plays here for Bolton. They're going to split everybody out, spread them out. Quarterback's going to roll to his right, take off running, and he is met at the 39. That was a collision. And they're going to get him off the pile for one more play. Does not appear they are. Time has expired here with our final score, 67-0. All right, Kimberly, we're going to wrap this broadcast up. But first, we need our player of the game. Who's our Quibido's player of the game?
I think number one, Jesse Stanley.
You want to go with Jesse Stanley?
I think he had some good offensive and defensive plays tonight. And
so you throw us a curveball there right at the end. All right, I'm with you. Senior Jesse Stanley is our Quibido's player of the game. He opened up the scoring tonight. Now, that was Boone that opened up the scoring, but Stanley did have a touchdown of his own later on in the ballgame. So congratulations to Jesse Stanley, our player of the game tonight, as the Panthers win it over the Bears 67-0. I'm Scott. Thanks to my lovely camera lady and helper Kimberly over here. I'm a little biased in that. I'm a little biased in that assessment. Thanks to Kimberly for helping out and putting up with me on these trips. Although we only have a short one tonight. We're just a few blocks from the house. Good night, everybody from Bolton. Panthers win it 67-0. We'll see you next Friday night as the Panthers take on Bunkie.